Hi, it's Amy here from Diamond Dance, and today I'm going to share with you 3 tips to help make reaching your foot in a gazelle a little bit easier. Tip number 1, focus on your shoulder position. So when I demonstrate up the pole again for you, I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing with my shoulder. I am trying not to reach back for my foot in this rolled forward shoulder position. Instead, I'm going to try and roll my shoulder back and reach for the foot that way. Can you notice how as I roll my shoulder back, it really opens up that upper back and gives me a little bit more arch back towards the foot. So let me show you up the pole. Step number 2, work on your thoracic rotation. So today we're going to do it through one of my favorite exercises. All you're going to need is a yoga block and a long resistance band. You're going to come up next to your wall and we're going to place the block between your knee and the wall. From there you're going to stretch your arms out nice and straight. We're going to take a big breath in and breath out to help us rotate and trying to aim to reach the wall behind and then return back in. So what you're trying to do with this one is to keep that knee attached to the block. So if it falls, you've twisted your hips with you. And we want to try not to let those hips rotate with us. The goal is just to get that upper back or that thoracic part of our spine rotating with those hips staying forward. So again, goal is to keep that knee pressing into the block. I've stretched my arms out straight. I'm also thinking about keeping my shoulders down away from my ears, so I don't want to see this. Shoulders down, we're going to take our big breath in and then big exhale to rotate back. Now you can even pause here for a second, take another big breath in and big exhale and see if you can reach a little bit further. It's always easier to twist on those exhales. Now if you're finding it a little bit difficult with the band, we can make it a little bit easier by simply performing the same movement without the band. And I'd suggest performing at least 10 each side. Tip number 3, strengthen your hamstrings. Your hamstrings are responsible for bending that foot in towards your butt. And I'm going to show you one of my favorite exercises to help. So we're going to come into a long lunge position. With this one, just make sure that your hips are facing forward. I'm not one open to the side, and I'm also not arched through my back. We're going to try and tuck that tailbone under, and I hold that there by squeezing my booty and thinking about tucking my tummy in. Holding that position, I'm going to sneak forwards, and from there we're going to try and kick our butt with our foot. So I'm going to bend up, kick my butt, and release back out to the floor. Again, I'm going to kick, bring it as close to my butt as I can, and release back out. Just make sure you're not leaning forward as well. I want you to try keep your chest up nice and tall, and you're going to aim for 10 of these each side.